Yes, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope you guys are blessed and having a good day. And we are back with a new YouTube series, rating my viewers' saves. People have sent over their saves, and we will be taking a look at them and giving them a rating. But before we get into that, guys, make sure that you are hitting that like. Make sure you are commenting and subscribing. This does help the algorithms, like I say all the time. Also, make sure you are checking out all the social media platforms in the description and hitting those with a follow. No time to waste. Let's get straight into the video. For this series, we'll be rating the saves based on 4 categories. So the first one is save creativity. This is basically how original your save is, what you have done to make your save differentiate from others, and other stipulations you have put to make your save more difficult. And the second category will be managerial success. So what this is about is how many trophies you have won, how many times you've been in the top 4, for example, how many times you've been relegated. So the third category will be squad. So what we'll be looking at is your overall squad. We'll be seeing how good your team is, how good your squad depth is, how good your options are. Also your youth team, if you're looking to bring in youth players that are going to eventually get into your first team. And the fourth and final category we'll be looking at is club management. Meaning we'll be looking at your staff members, we'll be looking at your transfer spend, seeing whether it's a net positive or net negative. We'll look at your club finances to see if they're up to scratch. And these are the 4 categories we will be looking at for every single person's save. And if you want to send over your save, then what you need to do is join the Discord. The link is in the description. And then once you're in the Muller Gang Discord, scroll down to Football Manager category here and go to rating your saves. And first up, we are with Quantify's Arsenal save. And he simply said, I am an Arsenal fan trying to see my team succeed. I understand this because Arsenal don't succeed in real life. But yeah, let's just get straight into the breakdown of the team and see what's going on. We're going to go straight to job history and have a Butchers here first up. And it looks pretty decent. I mean, they have finished second 3 years in a row. He's currently in the 4th season. So second 3 years in a row. Couple manager of the months and whatnot. But let's see what he's won. So first up, he won the Community Shield in the 1st season. And then in the 3rd season, he won the FA Cup. With Arsenal squad, I mean, Community Shield only is not that great if I'm being honest. But let's have a Butchers and see what's going on, man. We're gonna go to the Champions League first and foremost.
A few moments later.
3 years, they got Champions League final, Champions League semi-final, and round of 16 knockout. It's not too bad, but the only thing I'm saying, they ain't won anything, bro. And now we're going to have a Butchers at his squad. And we can see straight away he is currently using the Pep 3-2-4 imitation. And the team looks very bro. The team looks very, very good if I'm being honest off the rip. And I can see Kimpembe there. I can see Shelly and there as well. Man like Shadow Roop and Usman Diamondi. I'm not going to lie. This squad is very, very strong. You do expect it of Arsenal, obviously, in FM. But the squad is very, very strong. I'll be very honest with you, mate. So we go to development centre, then we go to under 21s and have a Butchers here. And we can see he's got loads of players out on loan. And we're going to look at the ones with the highest potential straight away, bro. We got this guy, Jimenez here. Looks very, very decent, I'm not going to lie. At 18 years old. And he was purchased. So, yeah, he's buying young players as well. Then we go to Mandani. Another one purchased 300k. So he is buying young players as well. I do like to see people buying young players for their squad. Another one, 2.3 million. And let's have a Butchers here. Another one purchased for 2.5 million. So he's doing well in terms of buying young players for the squad. Players that are going to eventually get into his squad as well. Or potentially be sold, who knows. So I've just gone to his transfers and I can see he has actually picked up 4 more youth players at 17 years old. Who should be joining his team soon. So he is, like I said, looking to bring in young players and build them up for the future, which I do love to see, mate. So we will head over to his transfers to see how much he has really spent on all of his transfers. We're going to go back to the 1st season. So the 1st season, he spent 249 million, basically $250 million, which is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. The next season, he spent 278 million, but did sell 217. So yeah, that's not too bad if I'm being real. The season after that, he brought in 152 million worth of players and sold 59 million worth of players. And then this current season we're in, he brought in 33 million worth of players and sold 82 million worth of players. So in total, he has a transfer net negative of 247 million. So he is minus 247 million. And the staff looks very, very good, man. Best of the best, literally. Apart from the goalkeeping handling, they are second. Aside from that, the staff is top quality, top notch. So we are done looking at Quantify's Arsenal save, and I do have my ratings for every single category. First up, we go to save creativity. I'm going to have to give Quantify a fat 0, purely because you've chosen the team you support. It's not that difficult, if I'm being honest. And the rating for his managerial success, I'll have to give that a 2, purely because he's finished second 3 times in a row. He hasn't won the league. He hasn't won the Champions League. He's won an FA Cup and he's won a Carabao, which is good, but in 3 years, spending how much he spent with how good the team actually looks, I don't think it's good enough personally, mate. And for his squad, I'll give his squad a rating of 5. Honestly, I love the squad. The squad's absolutely crazy. And on top of that, bonus, you're bringing in young players. Lastly, for club management, I will give that a 3. Your staff are great. The only thing I would say you need to probably work on is how much you spend. But it looks like you've got the quality already and you're bringing in the young players. So eventually that will even itself out. For the second save, we have Taha, and he is using Parma. And he said, I chose Parma because I've never done a Serie A save before and wanted to bring a club with history back to glory. So shout out to Taha. Parma actually start in the second division. The first season, he won the league in the Serie B and got promoted. So obviously won that Serie B title. Then second season, he finished 6th place in Serie A, very, very well. Third season, finished 12th and won the Conference League. So he done very, very well there. Next season, he finished 4th and won the Europa League. So he's won 2 European trophies, and he has also won a Serie B title. And now we will look at Taha's squad, and we can see straight away he is running a 4-2-3-1. He has got Omar Marmoush up front, Nonto, Rooney, Bargi, Manu Kone, Dario Usego. I that double pivot. I like that one, I'll be very honest. Yeah, it does look like a decent squad. There are some players who shouldn't probably be in the squad, if I'm being honest. Like this fella right here. Another one right here. Team under 20s. We're seeing Pablo Torre there, who actually is in his first team, so that doesn't even count. Another guy, 25 years old, who is in his first team, I'm guessing. Let's have a look at the under 18s. Yeah, it's not looking like that. I'm guessing this is one guy you probably got from a youth intake. Definitely. And aside from that, it's very, very mediocre, to say the least, bro. It's meaty, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. And the transfer history, bro. So we're gonna go all the way to the beginning. First season, he spent no money, got Shemeti in on a loan, and he sold for 1.9 million. In the next season, he spent 34 million and transfers out 27.5. This season, he definitely used some sort of installments or something. We're seeing 85 million spent and only sold 18.75. And then this season, he spent 81 million in total and sold 66 million. So in total, Taha has a net negative transfer spend of 86 million. So he is in a minus of 86 million. And in terms of his staff, Jesus Christ, this is shocking. Bro, go into this staff search and sort this out, bro. Go get some free staff members and sort this out. And now for Taha's Parma save ratings. So first up, for the save creativity, I'm going to give Taha a 3 because he said he's never managed in the Serie A before, which made him choose this team. Also, they weren't in the top division. They were in the second division, so he had to get promoted. For managerial success, I have to give Taha a 4. Honestly, I feel like I should give him a 5, but I'm going to keep it as a 4. He's won the Conference League. He's won the Europa League for a team that's been promoted, 2 years ago. And then next, for the squad, I'll give Taha a rating of a 3, only because there's no youth players at all. The squad is decent. Well, the first 11 is decent, but the rest of the squad is a bit meh. And lastly, for club management, I have to give Taha 2, just because of your staff, man. Your staff is absolutely shocking, bro. You need to sort that out ASAP, brother. And the next save we will be looking at is Smelly Minge's Luton save. And he says, I am just having fun with the updated transfer database, so no restrictions. My end goal is to win and retain the Champions League title for a minimum of 3 years and make Luton great for the first time. So WID, obviously Luton have just been promoted to the Premier League. First season he finished 12th. Next season he finished 14th, and then he finished 6th last season. Let's have a look at the squad, and straight away, I'm not gonna lie, I love this Brazilian box formation, man. Well done. I like to see something very different, and this looks different straight away, bro. The starting 11, I like it, man. The starting 11 is good. Obviously, on the bench, I can see Tagliafico. I can see Mohamed Diamonde, man. This is my guy right here, bro. I won't lie. 4.2 million, a very cheap player to pick up and very, very decent. Pablo Torre. So that's two people with Pablo Torre today. And Ousmane Diamonde. I think Ousmane Diamonde has been in every single save. We'll have a look at the development center and go straight to the under-21s. Before we even move to the under-21s, we're seeing first team candidates right there. I'm seeing George Guzman. Looks very, very decent. 18 years old. And you picked him up for 900k. That is W business straight away, bro. The physicals are good. Yeah, the mentals ain't that great. And I'm going to head over straight to his development center and see what we can see. Before we even move to under-21s, we can see 3 players here. We got 1 player with 5-star potential. Obviously, he is Luton, so it is relative, but he doesn't look too bad in terms of his physicals. Mentals are, yeah, and technicals are even more of a, I mean, 18 years old, you never know what he can develop to with the right mentoring group, but spent 900k on him, not too bad. He has got 5-star potential, but I highly doubt he's going to be 5-star player in the league. And the technicals are not too bad, but yeah, not the greatest, honestly. And he got him from the youth intake, so decent little player to get from youth intake. And then Dom Baker. Now this guy looks better than the other guys, but the potential ability is not that at all. And I think he was from a youth intake. In fact, no, he actually bought him for 350k. So yeah, it's not bad. Once again, spending on young players and English player who will help in the future with the homegrown. And then let's have a look at the under-21s. We're going to go obviously flip it to potential. And we've got a young player who's out on loan once again from Argentina, bought for 4.4 million. Not bad there. Another young player from Argentina as well. This guy's just scooping up Argentina. 4.8 million, not too bad. Looks like a decent player. Mentals could be better, but yeah, it's not the worst if I'm being honest. Yeah, not too bad if I'm being honest, man. I'm seeing a lot of decent little players. 1 player he bought for 1.6 million from Serbia. I like it. 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 A lot of young players, man. I told you lot, I love young players.
What?
Now, in terms of the financial situation, Jesus Christ, straight away. 47 million in debt on the overall balance. 0 on the transfer budget. Wage budget, you are currently overspending. But yeah, 75 million in, 1.2 out first season. Next season, 59 in, 36 out. So not too bad that season. Season after that, 84, 75. Just once again, it's not too bad if I'm being real. And then the final season, this season, Jesus Christ, you went absolutely berserk. A man spent 245 million and only brought back in 88 million. So currently, Smelly has a transfer net negative of 262 million. That is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Especially as Luton. And we're gonna quickly look at his staff, and we can see straight away from his staff, he's got some decent physios, well, the best in the league, sorry. His recruitment team is very, very good, and his coaching team is not bad as well. Obviously, goalkeeper could improve. Now, here we are with the ratings for Smelly's Luton save. And first up, for save creativity, I'm going to give it a 2, purely because Luton obviously got promoted this season, so he is using the updated transfer, so I understand what he's doing. But obviously, with no transfer stipulations and whatnot, it's just a normal save, innit? Literally. So in terms of managerial success, I will give Smelly a 2, because he didn't get relegated with Luton when they first got promoted. Also, he is in Europa League this season with them, so he is building upon what he is doing. So in terms of squad rating, I'll give Smelly's squad a rating of 3. I did like that he had a lot of young players out on loan already. The squad's pretty decent. Obviously, he has got a few players that probably needs to get rid of. And then lastly, for club management, I have to give that a 1. We saw the financial situation. It's looking like Luton are going bust. But they are probably going hard or going home. So I do understand what he's trying to do. I do this sometimes in my Football Manager saves. But for this video, I've got to give it a 1. And for the totals, we have Taha with 12 out of 20. We have Quantify with 10 out of 20. And we have Smelly with 8 out of 20, man. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to get involved, make sure you are sending over your saves on the Discord. The link is in the description. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. Love.